tell me I sound just like my father. I tell them they sound just like my mother. Anyone asks me the relationship between the two, I say they are easier to love from a distance, so my family tree is growing in a glass case. Thanksgiving dinner tables are decorated with top hats and disappearing acts. I know some spirits on a first name basis like my father. College professor. Always knew how to teach by example. Favorite lesson was, if you love me, I'll leave you. So, when the dial tone becomes your nightcap, you begin to fall for answering machines and childhood stories and dysfunction. You begin to fall for everything different. And every woman you ever fall for will be more like should be more like your mother. Yeah, than you're willing to admit. That's why presence has never really been my strong suit. As a matter of fact, I love you is the only thing used to make my magic move. I fit snugly between unseen messages and silent months hoping no one sees the tricks under my sleeves because the trick is in perception. If they think you gonna stay, they ain't never gonna see you leave. Months pass will be a wrinkle in time and I'll just wriggle my way back in as if I never missed a beat. I watch people trip over blank space they started to mistake for me. Infatuated with my shadow, while I let my accent's milk hearts dry, I watch women become addicted to my back. Only know how to call me when I walk away. Only know my name when my foot is out the door. I turn mistresses into assistants. Holding the wool over every good woman's eyes until I've made it in the play. I don't know from a dream or mistake. Closure is for doors, my nigga. Not every bitch I've ever fucked with. But I do need to stop. Because unknown keeps calling my phone. And it could be my ex, I mean my next, I mean my dad, I mean Joseph, I mean who they name strangers anyways. More than 75% of the women in my phone are unnamed, and I'm tired of hiding under the sleeves of family crafts. So when the next woman says I love you, what I'm gonna say? If you love me, I'll leave you. Like stranger, like son. Thank you. Last one, and I'm not there. I know that sounds like a very contradictory poem to the poem I'm about to spit. But the poem I'm about to spit is 5 years after that poem and the whole relationship later. So, right. So now this dickhead is in a relationship. So God knows how he gonna sound in this one. All right. This one is called Storm. Speak louder?
Speak louder.
Louder?
Louder.
A little bit? I got you.
Okay.
This one is called Storm. Y'all will figure it out as I go along. She is a comic book. The one you keep in the plastic, a Storm classic, just without the hair. Got somebody's son playing to child on his way through a world rejected to find its calm in the eye of a hurricane. She's spoken with that tongue that has summoned quakes beneath the feet of Goliath. She is a mental cacophony of poetry and ratchetry and mastery in the art of living her best life because I found my best life in her footprints, ghost pepper spicy. I could peek through her blinds and fall lost in a high contact. As if two lost pieces of a moving miracle. I've eaten enough for her angels filled where God's chocolate gate resides. I've been besides myself, walking into heaven just to hear how God moans through her. It is blasphemous how many sins I've scripted with my lips and hers. A candy filled within to brim of supple heart and complication. She is a walking conversation. Laced in my favorite language, we are two birds nestled in beeswax and weed wax. She touches me like she knows how to make new hands comfortable to a stranger like my skin. Welcomed with open waters. This storm of a woman has washed upon my fingertips a beach of sand. And she has decided to parlay in my skies, and who am I to deny the storm her sunshine? And as she talks with the moon about my newfound shores, I can imagine the questions. Does he capture your heart like he does your eye? Like the sun does when he leaves your side? Do you believe his love could die? May my storm and his peace be balanced over time, my box of honesty. She could see the whole of me, each whole of me, and not fail but feel what it is to me to be fully me. Thank you.
find you at?
They can find me on Instagram, O Dwayne Wayne, O-H, Dwayne Wayne. Yes, that's in a different world. You can find me on Facebook, Darren Arthur, D-A-R-R-E-N, A-R-T-H-U-R. MySpace, I did that like 10 years ago. I don't know about that, bro. But like, if you ask me, I'll remember the password. I'll come find it and I'll look for you. I got you. I love you all.
Let me get a round of applause for Darren. Yeah, that shit was it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit was it. Yo, man, we have more people are coming in as we speak, man. So, you know, I'm starting to get warm now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's starting to get the cold is kind of subduing a little bit. A little bit. Yes, you ready next? Yes. All right, no, I'm gonna, you next. So, I got something. As I told you, I haven't read these in over 10 years. This is called On the Low, Society Skeletons. On the low, race wars grew moderately in the backyards of Southern nationalists and elementary schools all around Harlem, disguised as movements and political parties against anything that doesn't reflect them. On the low, the police has mandatory quotas and a biased perception that's instigated by false stereotypes and capitalist propaganda advocated in all their precinct locker rooms secretively, cloaked in small talk and chit-chat. On the low, judges and lawyers really discuss our court cases during lunch recesses at McDonald's or KFC, debating our sentences and laws over Big Macs and French fries. So what we be seeing in the courtroom is just a procedure and bullshit. For real. How? On the low, politicians lie with our lives and play big pimps in Washington, fornicating behind closed doors with governmental whores, fronting like they really voting for something that's actually gonna help us poor people. It sounds good. On the low, government is nothing but a costume for mass control that's masquerading in false opportunities and make-believe hope that serve to us gracefully through religion and public assistance to sedate us from the truth and their sly manipulations of it. On the low, but not really on the low, our kids are being lost daily to these drug-infested streets and a mediocre educational system that still practices social promotion with a lackluster curriculum, possibly being taught by some undercover pervert or molester. On the low, the media is a vehicle for oppressionist agendas and poisonous ideals that are force-fed to us through every possible medium they have available, brainwashing our opinion void with rap music and pornography. Peace. I appreciate y'all for being here. The next person I want you to give a round of applause for is a person from my projects, Williamsburg Projects. WB! And as we, there's a few of us here. What I'm trying to do is get my creative people from my projects into places like this to do what the fuck they do. So yeah, I'm about my community, my own community and others. So let me get a round of applause for 718 6. Let's go. Say 718.
At 12 o'clock, well, technically 4 a.m., it'll be my birthday. I'll be 38. 38, a very, Let's go! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! You blessed. WB! Thank you. WB! Thank you. I got a couple poems. How much time do I have? All right, I got a couple poems. some of them are really old. I started writing when I was 16. I would say my prime of writing so far has been about, I would say 19 to 22. But I wrote some of these poems back in the days. But my last poem will be something that I wrote a couple of days ago. And I just hope you enjoy it. Bear with me. I don't even memorize my poems anymore, so I can't spit it off the top, but it's all good. All right. This one is called Bitch Without a Muzzle. Here's this fucking paper. You've been dazed all day, picking and scratching between the lines of my life with this fine-tooth comb of a morale. On the height of a clitoris more short than self than any of the thickest skins I now possess, I wonder why I would want acceptance from those who hold no perspective, wanting hearing ears to listen to no avail. I will no longer feel responsible for your arrogance and insecurities. I sat with my tail between my legs for way too long, and now I've grown tired of chasing it. I know who I am. I have no need for commands nor treat. So take these ribbons and your toys you had in store. You've taken advantage. You become spoiled. This bitch is now leaving. Now alone you can toil. And if you kick me again, you will wish I were loyal. Bitch without a muzzle. Give me a sec. I gotta scroll through a bunch of stuff right now. All right, this one is a little cryptic. I wrote it. I'm gonna just share something really quick with y'all. But I have been diagnosed since I was 16 with bipolar and schizoaffective disorders. I take meds, so I'm stable. I'm good. But what I noticed is that I write my best stuff when I'm manic, and manic is basically the hyperactive phase of the disorder or this, the ailment. But this is what it is. This is called The Taming of the Screw. Corruption's past saturates the solace of old walls. From the root of all hard hearts, amid seen disaster, a light rapping at my door, heavy sleeping of the master. What's done is done, but that must not be that. Anger's tears could not see through my pores. A denied reply and confusion's why without saying nevermore. Misunderstood, a given fault, a fate alive, the only burden not restored. What's done is done, confusion's run. We are spun at fate's door. The walls inside, a denied reply, a long lost answer once before. We will not bleed because we see this lie will show itself once more. And if the page quotes rage with another's chapter's face, what will we say to her? Fear's questions will deny her truth and leave her at the door. Another madness sitting quickly drifting to escape confusion's core. Alas, the shore and sea so vast, the sinking of the oar. When one believes they are as small as grains atop the shore, as pride's denied our covered eyes, in jest of one's pose. A memory placed atop the stone to weather down the storm. So do not think